See, these guys are just pitiful. Like, I feel bad for these pygmies.
Should we put them out of their misery?
No, I wouldn't. Go down towards the bridge, by the way. There should be I think there's an item coming down here. It might be on your right, I want to say.
He's having a hard time.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. They will not attack you.
Oh, is that your buddy? Is that your buddy?
Might have been his buddy.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah. S-Stock. So S-Stock and its moveset are super good. It's a rapier.
Okay, I'll give it a shot and then probably switch back.
Yeah, probably. It's totally fine. I believe you.
Oh yeah, it's got a much lower attack.
Oh yeah, it's a way lower attack, but you do more DPS. Like your damage per second is way higher. You just keep mashing that button. See?
It takes a lot of stamina.
It actually takes way less stamina than some of the other weapons. That's the hard attack, though. The hard attack is a little bit different.
Alright, well... Let's see.
If you do a roll, you can do a rolling attack as well.
Okay.
It's usually the same attack, I think, for certain things. There's also a running attack if you want to do that one. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a thrust forward. The S-Stock is pretty good. In Dark Souls 3, that was like the king of weapons.
I'm gonna switch back.
Yeah, totally
because
back.
my other thing has more stat.
I wouldn't go in here just yet if I were you, but you can totally go in and take a look because the bonfire is right above you. Who the hell cares?
Yeah, and I don't really have much
close your
to
menu
lose.
though.
Thank you.
It's okay. Do you see that jar, by the way?
It's got a guy in it.
Yeah, you can
dead?
break that. Yes, he is. That is the same kind of body that you see items on. So if you break it, he'll fall to the ground, and then you can pick the item up. And it's a transient curse. So open that and see what that is.
All right. Is that in here?
That one is important, yes. And this is like a small lore item. So, limb of the victim of a curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts.
Okay.
The only way to fight back against ghosts who are cursed beings is to become cursed oneself. The safest method, however dreadful, is to cut off an arm of the dead.
So how come I only found that on this guy and not on the millions of other dead people with arms?
Because this is somebody who died of a curse instead.
Aren't we all cursed down here?
It's a different kind of curse.
I'm pretty sure I'm cursed. Should I just go over there and die just for funsies?
Yeah, if you want to see what they're like. I would pop a transient curse once.
Is that instant death?
No, that's instant death. Yeah.
So you want me to use one of those things?
Use one of them.
Right now?
You know what? Probably not. I mean, they last, like, quite a while, to be honest. But actually, now that I think about it, it might be a waste to use them because you only get, like, a limited number of them. Yeah, and that's the only way to fight ghosts. If a ghost comes at you and you don't have a transient curse, unless you yourself are cursed, no.
Is that a torch?
You'll know a ghost when you see it.
You never know with ghosts, you know? I haven't
they
seen
all
one
look
in
the
this
same
game.
in this. In all fairness, they all look the same. There's only 2 kinds of ghosts, but they're nearly identical. That's a ghost.
Should I go?
It's gonna hit you and you can't touch it, so... I mean, if you want to see what its moveset's like...
hands?
If you want to see what the moveset is like, you can stick around.
No, I'm fine.
Yes, by the way, it totally has sickles for hands.
Is it skittering off?
That's it, Luvying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luvying?
Luvying.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you don't want to fight ghosts right now.
I don't want to waste the item.
Yeah.
That was a pretty well done atmospheric spook, though.
So, there are tons of those things in here.
And how long does one of my curse
transient curse, I think, lasts like a full 5 or 10 minutes. Like, it's a while. It's way longer than you'd think. Honestly, it should just last until you die. But it doesn't. But, oh yeah, go this way, by the way.
Down here?
Well, first of all, this guy's amazing. You see him? Motherfucker's just lounging. Actually, if you turn the camera, you can see what I mean by pygmies have, like, the little flames for eyes.
Yeah, okay.
It's a nice touch. All of them have that, but the undead don't. And that's what differentiates them from undead.
Oh, so here's where you said to go.
Yeah, be very careful. This one does just end abruptly, and there's somebody to the left coming down here that you want to talk to in that little thing. You're not going to be able to see him too well.
Huh.
More importantly, you're free.
You're free.
Well, shouldn't cry.
He's been locked up as well. He's Rickert of Vinheim. This is your second smith.
All right.
He's very close to where you start.
Can I free him?
You keep talking to him. He'll tell you if you can free him. Trust me.
Oh no.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
he doesn't want to
You like it
escape.
there? I mean, the
Well, would
alternative's
you want to
more
leave?
or less
Like,
the same.
he's safe
That goes-
there.
Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself.
Okay.
How about I could forge your weapons, albeit with
So he's got shit tools, but he's like, I could be a blacksmith in here. Fucking dicker.
So I could have gone here at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, you could have
Alright.
gone to this blacksmith at
If
the
I had
beginning.
just noticed that little thing.
He has items that you can buy, and you can also keep talking to him to exhaust his dialogue.
Okay. Hey, okay. Do you feel like we've lost something in this LP by you being, like, able to tell me where to go?
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
Because
from now on, I'm probably not going to tell you much of where to go. I knew that when we did the loop back, I wanted to tell you, here are your options, so that you had a broader understanding of where to go. Because the first time you did this, you almost immediately navigated onto the correct path and figured out, I'll just go this way. And I was thinking, there are so many people that you didn't talk to in there.
All right, but there's a lot of exploration that I'm not really doing on my own because you know this game inside and out. Like,
well,
I don't know, does it feel like we lost anything
No, I don't
from
think
it?
so.
So, soul arrows, I'm probably not going to get those. What is this?
So these are sorceries, and that's a sorcerer's catalyst. So sorcery catalyst used by sorcerers of Vinheim Dragon School.
Okay.
Vinheim is a country. The Dragon School is like the whole of the country.
Are these countries that keep getting mentioned the ones for the the preset race
Yes.
stuff?
Yes,
Because I
indeed.
don't remember any of those.
Yep. Vinheim was like thin, light-skinned, like people from a magic country.
Okay.
Vinheim is like the place for magic.
All right. Is this the thing that we're supposed to get if I want magic?
No.
No.
Equip catalyst to use sorceries, attune sorceries from a scroll at a bonfire. Most sorceries have limited number of uses.
Yeah, well, the
So this
things
is
you
for
had were
sorcerers.
like just arrow and just magic missile.
So here's the thing with sorceries, sometimes they're going to have interesting things like written on them.
Yeah.
But they're not as interesting as like miracles are like full on books that you have to read and get the meaning of and then like divine it and all this other stuff. Sorceries are literally get a catalyst, put a sorcery in it, just cram it on in there, point, and then fire. It's the stupidest form of magic, and there's
like
an
a gun?
entire country dedicated to it. Yes. It is just a gun.
I mean,
limited
I technically
ammunition
have a
and everything.
gun already.
Yeah, but it's like a magic gun.
That was all that was down there?
Down there, yes. This is the last place to do. You remember how we have the thief key?
Yeah.
We can use it down here. Otherwise, the only way to open this door is like a half of the way through the game. So this area will have enemies in it. It'll take you a little bit before you reach them. If you want to walk around here, it's probably more beneficial than not, because there are some items that you could really only get going backwards this way, but you are technically going backwards, because this is a door that, like I said, you don't open it until about halfway through the game if you don't have the thief key. The most of the reason that people pick the thief key at the start of the game is to open this door and then run backwards into...
The filters change.
Yeah,
Try
into
stabbing
this
in
area.
the back. Okay.
So guess where you are. Keep going until it's... I don't know if it's actually going to say it. Oh, well. This is Blight Town. This is Blight Town.
I'm in Voodoo Sewer Festival grounds.
A little bit. Be very careful. Do you see how big they are? I'm going to tell you right now, these guys are almost impossible to beat if you're fighting them normal, even when these guys are like on the same level as you for fighting. Backstabs are the way to kill them. If you don't backstab, you're probably not going to kill them.
Well, I mean, I'm just down here for exploration.
Yeah, I know. You can probably run past them if you really want to. They're super slow. But
Well,
otherwise, they're
there's
just going
two
to
of
beat you
them.
with their clubs. Yeah.
Also, it was a poison club.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm not going back for those souls, but that was interesting.
Well, that's not the only way you can go. There was a second path there, too.
Yeah, it's a death path, though, right?
The other path is still technically a death path, but...
I mean, all paths are in this game.
well,
I mean, I'm already
but
at death.
the other one, before you get to automatic death, there's 3 items sitting on the path.
Okay, yeah. Got
So
to
you
go
can
all
pick
the way
those items up
down.
real quick. Yeah. And when you get down here, because you didn't step on the elevator when you were down at the bottom, you are going to have to pull that lever. Do not walk into the gigantic hole. Most people do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's super easy to do.
Geometry in this game is sometimes, like...
No, the geometry is... You're going to fight it more often than not.
Yeah, the camera and the geometry are, like, the two greatest enemies in this game. It's terrible.
Well, the camera's fine. I don't have any problem with the camera.
This game isn't good.
The geometry winds up being a big problem, though. Hitboxes especially tend to, like, vary, and depending on which Souls game you're playing, sometimes the hitboxes are unreal in how bad they are. Dark Souls 2 had that problem. So real quick, before you walk away, turn around, step on the elevator, and roll into the doorway. So that the next time you do it, you don't have to pull the lever.
Oh, okay.
It's a smart way to deal with that kind of stuff.
Alright. So, going back down here. Which way was I going?
It's straight down from here.
Yeah, okay.
And it's out that doorway. And then to the right.
Is it past the lounging lizard?
Nope, to the right. Right here.
Right.
Nope. Back.
That was left.
Sorry, right. There you go. Yeah, it's just before the guy lounging there on the cliffside. I think he has a fan name, and I can never remember what it is. It's just some guy. Like everybody else is losing their minds, and he's just like, nah, fuck it. I'm just going to sit here. You could go this way, or you could go to the items, which is across the path.
Is it? Okay, well, what's this way?
I think it's eventually death, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I can get those souls.
Yeah, they're not actually that far towards the ogres, I want to say. I think that's what those guys are.
Oof.
Yeah,
I hate that.
It's a little
that
extreme,
is so,
I know.
These graphics are already dumb. That just...
Blighttown has the worst of it. Blighttown is literally like... You take one step in, and it's like somebody threw slime in your face.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
It's really extreme. There are two ways to enter Blighttown like that, and both ways have the exact same effect. It is never subtle. Like, never.
And it's not even like there's fog or anything. It's it's literally just the lighting engine switches from one mode to the next.
The lighting engine just swaps over. And it's like, it should have been very subtle, but it wasn't. So you can see what's going to cause death here if you go up and pick up the items. But you can get two of the items.
Whatever fucked up that pile of lumber or whatever?
Yeah. Keep going forward. That's a pile of lumber.
Okay.
Just keep going.
This bit of sewage sludge?
Yeah. Keep going.
So there's items down here?
There's 3 items. 2 are going to be very close to you right now, and as soon as you touch the 3rd, it's going to trigger this.
Okay.
Do you see what it is yet? No.
Can I crawl in its mouth?
No, I wouldn't anyway. So the item closest to him is what triggers it. Pick up the one next to his far foot first. Yeah, that one there.
So he's alive?
Sort of.
I mean, as far as anything is in this game.
And now pick up the one around his other
What if
foot.
I go that way? What's that way?
There's more enemies that way, but eventually we will need to go that way anyway. But just go ahead and pick up the items first. Because you can come back here. It doesn't really matter. So the one closest to his foot first, and then the one closest to him, and that's going to trigger him.
If I just attacked him...
He will not take damage in this form. Ooh. Now he'll take damage. He'll also give it. Oh. That is an undead dragon.
Okay.
That is a dragon or a cousin of a dragon.
Why did I even bother picking up those souls I dropped?
Some of those items are useful. The souls, not so much.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
If you want to just go back up into the church, you can. There's a little bit more that we haven't done up there. There's 2 enemies in that church: the big knight and the guy who stands up at the top of the railing shooting magic. Both of them, if you kill them, die forever.
So I'm in the right direction.
Yep.
Here's this douche.
Yep. And then you go up this way into the elevator.
That 0 down the corner just feels sad.
I'm sorry. It wasn't very high to begin with.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's why I didn't care.
Yeah. You can also get free items here if you want. Turn around. More. Roll. Look around here and you can kind of see where some of the items are. So, to the left, I think there should be something over there, but you can't get to it. Ow, I just hit the table. So it looks like you wouldn't be able to walk to it, and you can't. Okay. So what you want to do is look behind you from where you are now, go that way, which is the way that you were going, yeah. and then turn to your left. So from this onto that scaffold, if you can imagine making that.
That motion?
That's the crow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the crow on the other side. It's fine.
That's our friend.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
You could do it two ways. You can run and jump at it, or let me show you.
Fine, you can do it.
So I just want to show.
I got no souls to lose.
I know. You can run and you won't die from this fall anyway. This fall is not a death fall.
Oh, we're not going to that lump? We're going to this ledge?
Yeah, we're going to this little scaffold here. So you can run and jump to get to it, or you can be real ballsy and you can roll off and onto it. Like that.
Okay.
And then it's a very gentle walk this way that involves a really bullshit bit of physics there, I'm sure you noticed.
Yeah, what the hell?
So if we look around here, just be very careful.
Pretty bird.
Yeah.
Way too shiny, though.
A little bit.
Shines a little too much.
There's a lot of very, very narrow stuff around here, so be very careful up here. Yes, there's an item there. You could get that if you wanted to. And I think there's one at the other end of this as well. Can't remember. Watch out, though, because there is a hole going through here. Oh. Yeah, there it is. It's like a weird hole. See it?
So...
no, I was wrong. There's not an item there. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Look back towards where you came from.
It's a nice shot.
Oh,
almost
yeah, no,
makes
that's
it look
it's
like
beautiful.
A different game.
If you look back, I don't remember if there's actually a way to get back onto that little area from here. You might have to do the jump again. Yeah.
Where?
Okay, let me see this.
Yeah, I was just looking at the
No,
bird.
it's fine. Don't worry. Just looking around this way, because there's the item there, or not the item. There's the hole there, and that leads down to what's his face haircut. And then you have this area down here, which we have not gotten to yet. That has an item over there. You can see it in the corner. Yeah. And I don't think that there's a staircase back up to get us to where we are, so I'm gonna have to do that jump again. But I guess as long as I can get this item, we may as well. Ooh. It's just a soul, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think if we run around, we might be able to see the bird. You know what? This might be an area with like a staircase that goes back up, now that I think about it.
Okay.
There's the bird, though.
Pretty bird?
Pretty bird. It's a really big bird.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, should I just go back to the...
No. If you look behind you from here, I believe there's a staircase. Oh, no, that's the staircase down. Yeah, we could have gotten this at any time.
Yeah, okay. I'm going. Yeah. I'm just going.
Go ahead. Do whatever you want to.
Yeah. Spent a lot of time mucking around.
Yep.
Wait, where am I?
In the original version of the end of this game, by the way, turn around real quick. Andre would have pushed that statue out of the way, and there would have been a doorway that took you to the final boss of the game.
Oh, okay.
Right now, that is not how this game works. And that chest there on your left is for lost key items.
Oh, okay.
If you lose a key item, it re-shows back up in that chest.
All right. That's fine, then.
Yeah, it's super fair.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Just a little
There
nook.
you go. So, yeah.
Past this douche,
Yep.
up here. So we're going to go back up to where we left off, more or less?
Yep, we can do that. So back up into the church.
Okay, so this is 2 elevators, essentially.
Yes, it is.
Just
It's
balance.
two elevators that counterbalance back and forth.
Okay.
If you go up one, the other one falls down. Yeah,
there we
you were inside the elevator for a second.
Well, I am inside the elevator.
Well, I mean, the camera was technically like inside your feet.
Alright, so got nothing
So,
to lose.
To your left is the big guy.
Everything to prove.
Yeah.
So...
there's also a staircase. If you go directly left, you can see it from here.
Yeah.
And he won't follow you up the staircase. You can't even see him from here. He's praying at an altar.
How strong is he?
He is one of the knights of... God, what are their names? The knights of... I can't remember.
I'm gonna go fight
Knights
him
of
and find
something.
out how strong
Yeah, you can
he
find
is.
out how strong he is. I would strongly suggest going up the stairs first, though, because there's a caster who will shoot you in the back if you're not careful.
Well...
It's up to you, though. The caster is way harder to beat. There's an item over there, too.
Well, if the caster's harder to beat, I'm gonna go after this guy.
Okay. Notice the slight shake of, like, the game when you do that? See, he's way bigger than you. I don't think kicking works on him.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, no. Kicking, I think, backstabs and parries. Actually, you might be able to backstab him, but parrying him and kicking him, you can't do.
Okay. I mean, he's got a shield. Shield usually means kick.
Yeah, except he's way too big for that. He is, like, compared to you, he is a gigantic human being.
He's human?
Assuming he's human.
Yeah, actually, that's an assumption to make.
I think within the lore of the games, those guys are human, if I'm not mistaken. Which is strange because they are gigantic, yes. But in Dark Souls, the way that the world kind of works, the way that the setting works, is the more souls you have, the larger you are physically as well.
Bullshit, because Grandma is always the same size.
I know, the player character never changes size. But you'll see characters like in other games, and even in this game you might see a couple of them.
It's got like a little glowy for 0 souls.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. Here we go.
Be careful going up here, though. Because there's that guy. Oh. Is he also healing? No, he's just backing up. Okay, so you took him to the end of where he was allowed to go. His AI was trying to reset him. These stairs are kind of beneficial to you, actually. Because he has a lot of trouble hitting you when you're right up on him.
Oof.
You're at the bottom of the stairs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's easier than the other knight.
Yeah, I guess. Like, he was, like, hittable.
Yeah. So, do you want to call it quits here? Do you want to end the session?
Well, how long have we been at it?
I don't know. Probably a while.
Yeah. I'm starting to...
Yeah.
I think this is a good place
Alright, so
to stop.
final thoughts about this?
Game's getting easier. I feel like... I mean, I haven't messed up my buttons as much.
That's true.
I haven't rolled off a cliff.
You're getting better at it.
But, like, I feel like you knowing where everything is puts us in this weird position where we're not... It's not like a pro run, but it's also not, like... The exploration doesn't feel as natural as, like,
Well, how about from now on I'll just, like, be quiet mostly and let you experience.
Oh, no, well, if you're quiet, then, I mean,
I don't mean I'm going to shut up completely, but I think people are probably going to agree with you. Maybe I am giving you too much now, because I am kind of starting to give you,
yeah, you're being, like, how do I use a gesture?
Hit select instead.
Oh. Yeah, but you're being, like, basically just, you're telling me, oh, you gotta read the lore, you gotta do this, it's like, alright, well, there's gotta be a balance.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm overcompensating for the fact that, like, it took us 9, episodes to beat the first boss, and it's like, I just don't want that to keep happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good at this game, but, like, I don't know, I feel like we need to strike the balance.
Yeah.
Is these all the ones I got? Yeah.
Well, I'll try and pull that back a little, I think, is what I'm going to do. And those aren't all the ones you've got. Open them up and then hit, what is it, triangle? Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Keep looking and you'll find out that you have a bunch that are unequipped. But you can only have that many is the problem.
Alright.
Yep.
I think
so
that's
it. Final thoughts that was it?
Yeah, that's it.
I'll work to try and fit that balance because I'm sure you're not the only person who feels like that's not a good idea.
Comments
I'm sorry,
on this,
guys.
feedback always helps. Tell us exactly what to do and we will do it, but don't tell me to fall down to bottomless pits, please. Because I won't. I mean, I will, but it'll be without your guidance.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody. Have a good night.
Where's my wave?
Have a good day.
Have a good grandma.
Bye.
There's a crow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute crow.
Crow. All right. Good night.
Good night.